The same circumstances, different kid, different trajectory.
Yeah.
Different parent, different. So nothing is a formula.
That's so true.
So you just don't know what kid you have and how that kid will resist. You could raise the kid with the greatest connection, the greatest nurture. And that's why I tell parents that the goal is not to raise a particular kind of kid.
Yeah.
The goal is to heal yourself so that were the kid wanting and willing, they had the availability of your presence, you know. But many kids don't need that or don't want that. It depends on the kind of kid you have.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the prototypical two siblings grew up in the same house, twins grew up, and they were so different, you know, and parents are shaking their head that we gave them the same parenting. But obviously, the technique can be one thing, but it's how the predisposition of the kid is to absorb that. So we have to let go of the control, but you're right, we create the probable conditions for...
That's really more where I'm going.
I don't even want the parent to create any conditions. You know why? I want the parent to focus on their healing. When they heal, the conditions get created, right? Don't pretend to paint your wall into a pretty color of lavender because that is said to work on a particular part of the brain in a way.
Yeah.
Like, don't look at the outside. If you heal enough, chances are, the highest chances are, you will create a secure atmosphere because you're a secure human being. You're grounded in your own being state, so you're going to exude that, right?
That's
you can
so
have
meta.
Right? You can have all the techniques down, but you're miserable while you're breastfeeding, and the kid absorbs that.
I love that. It's like it's the literal essence of cause and effect. So how do you make it consequential? Not effort.
Yeah.
Like how do you create what's
inside
within
yourself.
you?
And when you're in a great mood, and I see this with my daughter, and she's in a pissy, 17-year-old mood, she can't really get me down, you know. I'll be like, oh, you hate this? Oh, too bad. Or I'll tease her. You know, I just won't get affected, which bothers her greatly.
As it would any 17-year-old.
Right, she gets more angry with me. But why should my cheer go because you're hormonal or you're 17? Because I know that's your time to be in a bad mood or, rebel.
You had your time.
I had my time. This is your time. Go ahead, have your time.
Express.
Yeah, don't be cheery and optimistic and, be who you need to be. This is your time. Just like a toddler's time is to be a total mess, That's what toddlers do. You take away the chocolate and they're supposed to go crazy, go apeshit, batshit crazy. That's the toddler's prerogative, A teenager's prerogative is to be rude and be dramatic and, be, apocalyptic about everything. That's their time. To think they're invincible, to sneak around, to think they've got a one-up on you. That's their first foray into their power. And you want to take that away from them? Like, why? Of course they're going to miss curfew. What did you think? They're not going to miss curfew? So why are you upset? Of course they're going to dabble in experimentation of some sort. And then when they do, you're appalled. But you did the same thing. It's like, which level of piety are you coming from, right? So I'm shocked my daughter is more well-behaved than I was. That shocks me, not the other way around. I'm shocked. I'm like, you're not like sneaking out at 2:00 and sleeping with boys like I wanted to do and probably did. You didn't. I go, that shocks me.
Yeah.
Because I'm expecting normal adolescent behavior, for example.
Your interpretation.
And then I'm expecting. I'm just expecting the whole gamut. I'm just expecting the unexpected, I'm just expecting all of it. The predictable, the unpredictable, because I don't hold a standard to what is a good life. I think that's one of my biggest wisdom lessons of not holding a standard.
You're a kung fu master of kids, and the reason I say that is like I've done a lot of martial arts, and one of the most potent forms of martial arts I've seen is a formless style. There is no form.
Yeah.
Like it is literally based on the flow of the body. And
that's it.
I think you absolutely nailed that.
And seeing through the form.
Yeah.
And not getting caught up.
And again, I fall into that trap all the time. It's like, well, give me the process. Like, give me the 1, 2, 3. And that can sometimes be supportive as a step in the evolution.
Yeah.
But ultimately, that's only going to work until you get to the point where it doesn't.
Yeah.
And there'll be something else.
There you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Unstoppable with me, your host, Kerwin Rae. And please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you get to see all of these interviews in the flesh. Share this podcast with your friends. I would love to hear what you guys think. Thanks for joining us.